Alright, welcome to Jobfair Worldwide. My name is Mr. Snow, and today I'll be conducting the video portion of your assessment. This assessment will be viewed by millions of our members as well as our employers throughout our network and interface. At this moment I'll ask, do I have your permission to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Now today I'm going to ask you a few simple questions, and all I need from you is that you look directly into the camera and you answer as cleanly and clearly as you possibly can. Okay? Now, we're going to start by stating your name, age, and nationality, please.
Okay, my name is Jacqueline Junor. I'm 49 years old and I'm a Guyanese.
Okay. How did you become interested in Jobfair?
I saw the ad in the newspaper. Also, I was recommended by a teacher from my school. It's still a family job.
Okay. Well, you had just told me that you had recommended him
Yes,
prior.
and then after I told him that I wouldn't be, he told me go again, and he told me about the package that you have to offer.
Oh, okay. Great. Okay, do you have any special training or technical skills?
Well, I'm a trained teacher. In terms of skill, I can handle data entry
Data entry?
to a certain level.
Okay. Anything else?
My skill as a teacher. I do
Okay,
listen.
what particular subject? Or is it
English.
general?
English.
English,
Yeah.
okay. Prior to coming into our office, you were asked whether or not you had basic computer experience. You said you have basic.
Basic.
Basic, okay. Now, can you indicate to us which programs you currently use and the purposes for which you use them?
Basically Word.
Microsoft Word.
Microsoft Word.
Okay. What do you use it for?
Well, I have a lot of communication in ministry, so I have to do letters.
Okay. So you do professional documentation?
Yes, I do that.
Okay. Can you write a proposal? Can you do a business plan?
I've never done it.
Oh, okay.
But if I go through the steps,
Okay. You can learn it.
yes,
All right. Do you have a good command of the English language?
I do.
All right. Great. You said you teach English.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Great. So you're gonna love this next part.
Ah.
Okay. On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst and 10 being the best, how would you rate your reading level?
10.
10. Excellent. Okay, we have a paragraph here for you to read out loud as it's written, but there are actually 2 mistakes put into this paragraph, right? So you should be able to find these 2
I
mistakes,
hope so.
right?
Alright. So you're looking for me to identify the mistakes?
I need you to read it and identify the mistakes. This way we can test the quality of your reading, and also we'll be testing to see if you're good at proofreading and editing, which is another job that we have online as well.
Okay, so I'm going to read it and then I identify the errors, right?
Yes.
As mentioned in the opening article, Gregory suffers from an anxiety disorder. My excessive worrying was out of proportion and out of control, he says. How did Gregory gain control? To get perspective, he says, I accepted the kind help of my wife and friends. I also sought professional assistance and learned more about my condition. After making some lifestyle changes, I began to feel that I was in control of my condition, not that it was in control of me. Although I still experience bouts of anxiety, I now have a better sense of what triggers them, and I know how to manage my disorder.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you identify the 2 mistakes in this paragraph?
Let me just... Is he suffered, right? Isn't that supposed to be in past tense? Where he suffered? As mentioned in the opening article, where he suffers.
No, that's absolutely correct.
That's correct.
Okay.
As mentioned in the opening article, where he suffers from an anxiety disorder. My excessive worry was out of proportion and out of control, he says. That's right.
Okay. Okay. You see that same sentence that you just read, my excessive worrying was out of proportion and out of control? See the quotations? How it's
Oh, sorry. Oh my. I should have picked it up. It's quotation ends at.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, oh my.
Should have been turned
Oh
around.
my.
No, it's a simple little thing, right? But like the job proofreading and editing.
Yes, I got
It's very important because we have a lot of magazine companies, newspaper companies, and they hire us to do their proofreading and editing. So this is why, being an English teacher,
Yes.
right? Finding the grammatical errors, that's a job, and it's a very important job, because if you look at a lot of even in local newspapers, they need people who can do proofreading and editing correctly for them. Okay, there's one other mistake.
Let me see. I got to get the other one.
Yep.
So only one.
The other one is very easy.
And the other one. Yeah. This is one long sentence here. Just let me get it here. It says, accept the kind of I can't find it.
Okay, where it says, after making some lifestyle changes, I began to feel that I was in control of my condition. Not that if was in control of me, where it should have been not that it.
I'm not finding the line.
Second to last sentence.
Okay.
Right? You see where it says not that if?
Sometimes I began to feel.
Such a simple little thing.
Oh, yeah.
Right. No, but like I said, because we know. Right. But it's because we know that proofreading is a big thing. A lot of people miss those little things, but it's very important for magazine companies, for newspapers, for anybody in the journalistic field to have their stuff double checked or edited before it goes out into public.
This is bad.
Right. And that I'm surprised you didn't get that one right away, because just reading it you can tell, not that if was in control, or right away.
I didn't really pay any attention.
All right. Next, we're going to be touching base on some general mathematical concepts. I can now, on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst and 10 being the best, how would you rate your math?
45, right? Not good, but.
Okay. Now, you're going to be asked a series of second grade level math questions indicating to you that children at the age of 7 years old actively answer these questions in school. You'll be given 5 seconds to answer each question. 5 seconds as in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a decent amount of time to answer a simple addition, subtraction, division.
I'm still embarrassed.
Before we skip on to the next question. Okay? I'm only allowed to state the question one time.
Okay.
So it is imperative that you pay keen attention to what's being said. Okay? So it's imperative that you pay keen attention to what's being said. Now, before we start, is this tone of voice okay for you? Can you hear me clearly? Okay. Good. Now, tell me when you're ready to start.
I'm ready.
All right. 120 plus 120.
140.
Okay. Are you sure about that?
120 plus 1. But plus 20 you said, right?
No, plus 120.
Oh, 240.
Okay.
I thought you said 20.
Oh, okay. 1,000 plus 8,220.
9,220. 1,000 plus 820, right? I hear me clearly. 1,000 plus 820. That's 1,820.
Okay, but that wasn't what I said.
1,000.
Okay. Well, remember, I'm only allowed to state it
once. All right, I got to really listen then.
Yes, it's very important that pay attention. Okay, 450 plus 5,000.
5,450.
Okay. 10,000 minus 5,500.
4,550.
40,000 minus 23,000.
27. 40,000 minus 23. 40,000 minus 23,000. Oh my. 40,000.
Skip.
Oh my.
100,000 minus 0,000.
100,000.
12 multiplied by 12.
144.
9 times 7.
56.
13 times 5.
65.
1,000 times 0.
1,000. 0.
50 divided by 10.
5.
100 divided by 25.
4.
250 divided by 5.
25.
100 divided by 20.
4.
That concludes the math portion of our assessment. Now, you stated that you were previously employed or you are currently employed, right?
We are Chica.
Uh,
We are
you-
Ministry, yes, at the Ministry of Education. Yeah.
Good. Can you explain a little bit about your duties and your position there?
Well, I manage the school. I manage the school, in fact, and I also teach English to the performers.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm responsible for the day-to-day running of the school.
Okay. Now, do you work anywhere else?
Well, I was with Chica, but we recently came off. My part-time job is with Chica. Every time there's election around, I work with them.
Okay.
Also part-time with CXC when there is marking, I mark.
Okay, you grade test results.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Were you ever fired from a job?
No,
Have you ever been arrested?
no.
Okay. Just 3 final questions for you. 1, how much money do you need to make a month so that you can be comfortable, and kind of satisfied? You can.
100,000, I could give you that flat.
Okay. And finally, actually, 2 more questions. What do you want to do for your life? Is this the career choice that you originally wanted? Is this where you want to be?
Where?
As far as financially, career-wise, the current job that you're in, is this what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. And finally, why should someone hire you?
I think I'm marketable.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much. That concludes this portion of the assessment.